Actually, it's not been an experience.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've obviously cut down my social outreach a lot more besides work and you guys, but like...
Okay, but you're not missing out on anything.
That's the thing. That's what I mean. Like, I'm missing out on so much, and I'm always like the last to hear news and like things like that.
Okay, but the news is like hardly ever good. Like you're not, you're missing out on all of like the drama and like
that's what I'm saying.
Over-exaggeration of everything.
And yet, I give no shits about any of that shit, although I would've. You know what I mean? I don't know the name of, if you told me to name 3 TikTok stars, I couldn't, I promise. I can name 2, maybe. The other Dixie D'Amelio.
And Charlie.
I know Charlie is Dixie.
Her sister.
Is she a TikTok person or Instagram? Okay.
No, and then she got into modeling.
Oh, and then they're boyfriends, so I guess I can name 3.
Hi, my name is Jacob David McNulty.
My name is Jacob David McNulty.
My name is Jacob David McNulty, and this is Regretful Attention Whore. When did my talent in impersonation, pure expression, and hours of memorization become determined by my popularity and self-presentation? It's just not right. Actors and actresses stay up for hours looking over the scene they just got that night, but we don't get the job. Even though Steve walked into the audition with his mom, he has more followers on Twitter, so he'll get props. It's just not fair. Doing what you love while maintaining self-care is way more important to me than what you all wear, and don't you fucking dare try telling me otherwise. Sorry, I swear. But that's just how I feel. And unfortunately for all you people, it's the only thing real in the middle of this void that you all laugh and mask over, as if these people and artists were just big bags of leftovers and you're throwing us out. It doesn't feel good to be talked and pressured into being more popular than you should. Convinced more people will look at you the more that you post. So could you and would you be more popular than most? The attention you crave, the eyes you desire, the laughter you miss, all handed to you on a silver platter. I can try my best, push past the hate and division and try to ignore the rest, but I can't promise you'll all be impressed. Because that's not me. And I can try really hard to make everybody happy, but unless you know my fucking personality, you're just not gonna get it. What I post and what you see, 2 completely different things, but are they supposed to be? What I feel and what you read, what I push for you to hear and what you'll decide to keep, I'll admit, this all feels a little too deep. So don't worry. When I wake up in 5 years not knowing who the fuck I am, I'll just close my eyes and go back to sleep. Thank you.
Number 1 dream was to get to high school.
Yeah.
I was so excited to get to high school because I saw how much fun it looked on all the TV shows I was watching. I was like, oh my god, I want to do all this stuff. This looks so fun. Oh my god, they're singing and dancing on tables. I want that.
Right.
So I feel like I definitely tried to grow up a little bit too fast. Like now I want to go back to collecting those bands, the silly bands, and
right.
Doing all that. So
yeah,
it's funny how things shift when you get there.
Yeah, well, it's when you get older, it's just like the complexity of things, it becomes so much greater than it used to be, you know? I find myself always like making plans because I'm such a person of habit, such a freak of habit, that it's like I need a plan. I need to know what I'm doing tomorrow, at what time, and when this person's leaving, and when I'm getting here. And it's like, when I was younger, it was always just like, Mom, I'm gonna go play with my friends, and like that was it. Like you never worried about like, what am I gonna do after? What am I gonna do tomorrow?
Yeah.
You know? And it's like,
when you're living in the moment, every moment.
Yeah.
You're just living because that's all you know how to do.
Right. Yeah. Can you see me? Am I in the middle? Let me take this. Yeah. Okay. Hi, my name is Jacob David McNulty, but what do I say after
Just your
my
name is fine.
Hi, I'm Jacob David McNulty. I'm 5'11" and based in Los Angeles, California. Simple times. Sitting on the carpet of your living room floor watching cartoons. Playing tag with the kids at school. Excited to get home to play video games. Bike rides to the comic book store and walks to get frozen yogurt. Simple thoughts. Thinking about what Lego set I would get next or what skit I would film that weekend. Praying that my mom would let me go to a friend's house. When we're young, everything is so simple. It's so surface level. There's no reason, there's no explanation. When you're young, you don't think about the consequences. You don't think about what you might do after walking to the comic book store or getting frozen yogurt. When I was younger, somebody told me that there was a dragon in the moon. I don't remember who or why they told me this, but I still see it in there to this day. Never a face or a bunny or a dancing girl. When we're young and you believe something to be so true and so real, it's just real. And when you grow up and you're only ever seeing that same thing from the same distance as before, then it remains still so real. But not everything's like that. Life's different. We get closer. We get older. We get more involved. We need reason and we need explanation. And now suddenly, those simple ways and those simple thoughts that we believe to be so true, we're just now realizing aren't so simple.
Good.
Yeah, sure. I think I did it that time.
I feel like it made all of the things that are already challenging, like the mental challenges of that stage of life, of being someone who's becoming an adult and going off to
18 years
school and
old.
going off to work
Yeah.
and trying to do things.
Yeah.
It made all of those challenges that people in every generation
Struggle with.
forever have faced.
Yeah.
It made that just exponentially harder to grapple with because we're dealing with all of these other problems, essentially, other things
Unthinkable issues
that we don't know how to deal with, and
Yeah.
that we don't have the psychological understanding to deal with. And I mean, now, like I think my therapist has fucking helped a lot,
Yeah.
really, with getting over a lot of these like really deep-seated issues that I was unable to understand during the pandemic.
And I don't think, and back to what you were saying, it's not even just the pandemic, it's back to that time, back to being 18, graduating, dealing with all these relationships coming and going, and, you know, like, that's a struggling time for anybody, and so to throw on to, it adds to that mental struggle times 10. And I know for me, especially, I developed so much anxiety and depression, you know, like, because of quarantine, and like I said,
super depressed.
And like
Super.
I said, you know, it takes time to come out of that stuff, and it's not easy when we're still getting hit with it.
Yeah, when things don't feel like that.
Wake up. Eat. Get dressed. Brush teeth. Go to school. Learn. Listen.
As the Chinese government scrambles to contain the virus, the U.S. Embassy in Beijing confirms the first American death.
CDC researchers are releasing
Chinese
tourists
The
have
number
died
of
in
coronavirus
France from
cases
the new
on board the Diamond
coronavirus.
Princess continues to rise.
66,000 people are known to be infected and more than
total of
1,500
67
have died in China.
confirmed and verified cases of COVID-19.
Wake up. Eat. Brush teeth. Get dressed. Go to school. Learn. Listen.
City schools are now closed. The city moves toward a
19
remote
cases
learning
rise.
model for
School
all school
districts
days
are
until
moving
spring
back to
recess on
remote
April
learning.
20th.
Have been remote since the pandemic started.
More than half of the country's students have been sent home.
Wake up. Eat. Put shorts on. Turn on computer. Learn. Listen. Wake up. Sit up. A bite of food. Turn on computer. Listen. Hi, Jacob?
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Awesome.
How are you?
What's going on? I'm alright. Could
That's
be
good.
better.
So, how can I help you?
I got your notice on my door. Just wanted to know what this was about. I mean, I know I've gotten a few complaints, but we've
Jacob,
talked.
Listen,
Alright?
listen, we're deciding to evict you based on the amount of complaints we've been getting recently. It's kind of been one after another since your girlfriend moved
Really?
out, and I understand that you're going through a lot right now. But
Look, yeah, no shit. I'm going through a lot, okay? But I'm here, aren't I? I'm fine. I'm good.
Jake, your neighbors and friends are worried about you. Dude, I'd be worried too if all I was hearing was crying and screaming until 4 a.m.
This is all based on nothing. You know nothing. They know nothing. My friends don't care. My friends
They don't need
get
to.
it,
Everybody
okay?
has their own shit to deal with, Jacob. And me and you both know you've been experiencing tendencies similar to those of your father, and I know you're unhappy with that.
No
but
shit. I'm his son.
Jacob.
He's my dad. Of course I've been experienced. What are you talking about right now?
You have now pushed away anyone that was willing to help you with your pain and anxiety, and now you're only hurting yourself more by staying.
Okay? I don't need anyone.
Jacob,
it's not my fault.
Jacob, I'm sorry. We need you out of your headspace by the morning.
No, this isn't fair. Where do I go?
I wish you the
This
best.
isn't. Don't do this to me. Stop it.
So it's his party. You're going to enough. You can't just stay back one night. You literally know him. No, you don't tell me anything until the last minute. Just the last minute. You don't fucking go with me. I can't go. I have work and shit. You know that. Right. Yeah. Yes, I trust you. I don't trust other people. We've had this conversation. You don't think that I have to feel like I'm going fucking crazy.
I'm sorry. 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 Go back together. Go back together. I'm sorry. 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 I'm sorry.
A thought that has haunted me for many months now. An idea that awakes me in a violent shake. A vision that never stops being played in my head. It's scary. It's sad. And it comes in the dark when you least expect it. It grabs you while your mind wanders and you lose control. You know there's a way out and you know that you'll be okay, but everything in your body is telling you otherwise. This thought, this idea, this vision makes you shut down. It makes your stomach turn and your legs feel weak. This thing tricks your mind to help avoid you from getting help, even when you know you need it most. I tell myself I'm getting better, and that I can push off this thought or this idea or those visions, but I can't. I've convinced myself that this dark and ominous thing that is out to get me can only be held away by one thing. The one thing that lights up every dark corner and shadowy hallway where this thought could be hiding. The one thing that can scare away any idea with the sweetest sound of laughter. The one thing that can clear my head of all visions with a single touch. That thing is you. But most importantly, you remind me of how ironic this thing actually is. This thought, idea, vision that I'm so scared of is what our entire reality and lives are completely based on. You remind me that I don't have to be afraid of these thoughts, these ideas, and these visions. Instead, I get the honor of experiencing and being in the presence of your glow, your laughter, and your touch. So what happens when your glow gets too far away? What if it's too far that it's not bright enough for these dark corners? What if the laughter can only be heard from so far away? And what happens when I can't feel your touch? Will I be okay? Or will this thought, these ideas, those visions continue to scare me? It truly is a horrifying thing. The inevitable. So, it is currently 4:45 a.m. on Wednesday, June 16th. And, I've been laying awake for a couple hours now. And I think, I'm gonna start working on some kind of project about me. I don't know yet though. I don't have like a lot of ideas coming to me right now because I'm really tired. But I feel inspired and I need to make something. So I don't know if this will be in it or not, but here it is.
Said we would never be forgotten. The fruit of life begins to rotten, turning inside out. Can we forgive the way we live now? Could we be more than worries and doubt? Stuck inside the labyrinth of our mind. Though we've tried to fathom humankind, breach of hope, no sign of an escape from the mess inside my brain. It waxes and it wanes. We can't ignore the apprehension. My chest, it hurts from all the tension. Breathing in and out, beat around the bush on fire. We turn ambition to desire. Breach of faith.